Hey, this is John from Fight the Fury. You're watching Tattoo.com.
Hey guys, it's Mischievous Mel, and I'm live in Madison, Wisconsin with the one and only John from Skillet and Fight the Fury.
Yes, what's up? Both.
I know, I'm
Good
so
introductions.
stoked.
Good introductions.
Yeah, this is me pre-coffee.
Nice.
He's kind of scared of me, but if you watch the last interview, you'll know why.
Yep.
Yep. Hey, I gotta ask you in person how you're double dutying it.
Yeah.
And how the fuck are you doing that? Is it because you're invincible?
Yes, it is. That's exactly that was my answer. It's fun. It is a lot of work doing the two gigs, but it's too good of an opportunity to not do because people don't know Fight the Fury. So I was like, it's only 20 minutes. We can make it happen. So I'm lucky. Get to play both bands.
Well, I will be honest. I have heard it. The music on the computer or CD, MP3.
Yeah.
I have not yet get to see you live, but in Fight the Fury.
Yeah.
Okay. But we do have other people that cover us, and they shot Fight the Fury. So I'm like, give me the feedback.
Yeah.
And it's all I can say is it was this squeal. Oh my God, you're gonna fucking love it. Then I got all jealous, but then I said, well, fuck you. I'm gonna go see it.
You're going to the show. No reason to be jealous. They're going to be jealous now.
Right. No one up in Mischievous Mel, so fuck you.
Yes, they didn't get to interview me.
There you go, right? And to be fair, I don't know if you really are to me interviewing you, but I'm like one of those silent, not so silent stalkers, like, there's Skillet! Ah! And then
Nice.
Yeah, I know.
Well, thank you. I'm glad your friend liked it. Good.
It was, and I mean, to be fair, being in the business, they see a lot. And that's what I always tell people. I'm like, all right, we're kind of, I used to be like any band, I'm like, oh, they're awesome. But now I'm noticing like some bands really suck and some are really good.
That's true, actually.
But you know what I mean? Like when you first start going to shows, like when I'm from Wisconsin. So like I went to like every show that ever came here and I'm like, oh, they're great. They're great. Like the starter bands that nobody ever heard of.
Yeah.
And now I listen to them and I'm like, oh my God, how did they make it out of their garage?
Yeah. I think that sometimes you play the right notes, but it takes you a year, 2 years on the road before you start realizing, oh, I was playing it right, but it wasn't feeling right. So a lot of times it is a little bit of that green thing. You get on the road and you start learning from other people and you see pros and I think it's that way for every band. You start, getting your feet wet and stop sucking so bad.
To be fair, some of these are the real bands, and then when their shit pops and it's silent on stage, and you're like, and then and then when people come off the stage and they're like, oh, it was exactly like the CD. I'm like, cause you just paid to hear the fucking CD. Right. I like the live. I like it when you kind of make a mistake. So you know what I mean? Right. And feel it. The key there was feel it. Because I'm I don't know if you've noticed this, emotional.
Right. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's nice to see a show when the show is a little different than just listening to the music, and having an experience of the show is different than an experience of a CD. So I like that too. I'm with you.
I like the fact that and this has always been my dream. Like I said, I've seen Skillet a lot, and I like your little like smoker machine. I have a dream of someday playing with your smoker machine. So
just carrying it around.
I mean, could you imagine starting an interview with that shit? Yeah. I'd be like, "Are you fucking ready?"
Yeah. I think everybody should have a chance to do that at least one time in their life somewhere.
Okay, someday, very soon, 4.5 years, I turn like 45, and it's not quite 50, but. Can I hunt you down and play with your smoker machine?
Play the smoker machine? Maybe. I don't want to make promises, but anything could happen.
Because I'll never forget, and you'll be like, oh my God, I told some crazy bitch, and all of a sudden I'll be like that person sitting in the tree.
You promised. Yeah.
Instead of that movie, I want my $2, you'd be like, you promised.
Right.
You promised.
Yeah. I don't want to be a liar, so.
You guys are fucking amazing, though. You guys never rest. You never rest. You have one of the best fan bases. And I like the fact that when I turn your music on, I can hear it on like Sirius XM, the rock channel, but I can also turn on like, I'm not going to say the spiritual channel, but like the church and hear you guys. And I love that.
Oh, thank you. Well, we are busy, as you just said. But I get to do what I love. Playing music is really fun, and seeing the what it means to the fans. At the shows, seeing like how the music has helped them, and that's the best thing. And you're right. Your Skillet's music. there's a lot of different kinds of people at a Skillet show, and a lot of religious people, a lot of very kind of what I would call spiritual people, not really religious, but kind of spiritually minded maybe. I think they respond to something in our music that makes them feel better. That's what they tell me. Your music makes me feel good, and I love that because music, there's a lot in the world to make you feel crappy, and music is one of the things that gets me out of a bad mood. It gets when I'm down, when I'm tired, when I need something to lift me up. Music has always been there for me, so I'm glad that my music does that for people.
I am so happy that you said that because on a serious note, we're starting a new project, and it's called Be Happy News, and I want to start the Be Happy project. So I want to know what makes people, I want to ask bands what makes them happy because I am so tired of turning shit on and seeing nothing but negativity. It's making me want to hurt other people more than usual.
Be happy or it will hurt you.
Right?
I think .com. No, I know what you mean. And there's so much negativity and politics, even on your friends. If you're like me and you have lots of, and I'm assuming you are, and lots of people watching, I'm sure. If you have lots of different kinds of friends and you want to follow your friends on social media because you love them, everybody's posting really harsh things about what they believe. I mean, I think it's great to say something about what you believe, but you don't have to necessarily bash what someone else believes in doing so. So if you have a lot of different kinds of friends, there's a chance that you're going to be offended by what they're saying because a lot of people are saying, if you don't see it my way, you're a bad person.
And
or
then
you're
inciting in violence. That's what's
a lot of mean stuff, and I don't like that. So if it's my friends, I usually say, hey, that was pretty offensive. There's no reason to bash somebody just because they don't agree with that. And we're friends, but it's making it hard to follow you on social media. So there's so much negativity. I think that Be Happy is a good thing because I think there's a lot to talk about that we all agree on. Me and all my friends from most all the people that work for me are not religious in any way. A lot are atheists or agnostics, things like that. And I love talking to them about stuff. And I never post stuff on my social media that would be offensive to them because we're buddies, So I think there could be, that sounds a little bit, can't we all just get along? But I think we could do a better job of getting along these days. People are just pissed. Everybody's pissed, and it's not good.
Well, and that's what I love about your shows is you're not preachy. You don't get up there and tell me what to think or feel. You just make me feel.
Good. Well, I love that. I'm glad let the music do the talking, and I'm glad that people are listening and like the music. That's what it's all about. It's for the fans out there.
All right. You heard it here from John himself from Skillet and Fight the Fury! Woo! One of these days I'm going to hellcan you and we're going to go. Anyway, that being said, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Stay tuned to Tattoo.com, Rockwell Radio on the Edge, The Edge Rock Radio, and Mischievous Mel, and Skillet, and Fight the Fury!
I can't ruin my voice.